How's it going, everybody? Back in the garage for probably one of the last couple times, and yeah, today I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to do front control arm bushings on early 90s, the late 80s, Mark II, Mark III. I believe Mark IV is going to be the same. So, front control arm bushings on just VW in general. We got the old B4 Wagon in here. This has been on the channel before, not in a little while though. And yeah, it's the car we're going to go ahead and do these bushings on. You do have to raise the motor to get the passenger side control arm out, which really sucks. Makes it way bigger of a project than it needs to be. And that's kind of why I'm going to go ahead and pull the camera out, because it could be a difficult task. So, yeah. So, went ahead and took the rear passenger motor mount bolt out and the front motor mount bolt out, raised the motor up a bit, and now I have a clear shot to the bolt and the control arm. I know it's hard to see right there, but yes, I have a clear shot. I'll give you a better shot from the bottom right now. Alright, so I already got the control arm off. I kind of messed up and forgot to kind of show that process, but before I go any further, I will just real quick show you. You can kind of see how you had to raise the motor to get that bolt out right there. And then there's this bolt in the back that's for the rear part of the control arm. And then you just have to disconnect the 3 ball joint bolts and disconnect the sway bar from both sides so you can slide that up out of the way. And then you can kind of just wiggle the control arm out. Alright, so sorry if there's any wind noise. We're out here in the weather. Now that you got the control arm out, you're going to go ahead and need one of these guys, nice blowtorch. And we're just going to go ahead and basically burn that rubber out of there. And then on the rear one here, I believe there will be a steel sleeve you'll have to cut with a sawzall once you get the rubber out of there. Basically, you're just going to want to cut that like twice so it kind of shrinks a little bit and then it's easy to slide out. The rear one is just a bushing. You're just going to want to get the rubber out of there, kind of clean up that surface, and then you're good to go. So go ahead and burn some stuff. Alright, so you get the gist. Burn the rubber basically till it's nice and soft. The sleeve will slide out, or you might have to hit it out a little bit. And then get the rest of that rubber out, clean it up. On the other one, you'll have to take the sleeve out. I'll show myself cutting that out. And then you can put the new bushings in. Alright, so I got that rear one out now. And just going to show you, you have to get this collar kind of cut out of here. And basically, like I said, you're going to want to cut 2 slices in that, and then it should pop right out. That cut way easier than it should have. We're good. Sick. Alright, so I hope you could see that pretty decent. I got the collar, whatever, for the bushing out. You can see now. Nice clean area to put that polyurethane bushing in. Same with here in the back. So, gonna go ahead and try and get those in there now. Here is the that collar piece I had to cut out. You can kind of see I started to make 2 slices in there, but I guess technically you just gotta really make the one. Once you get the one collar, it'll kind of just collapse on itself. And yeah. Hold on. Watch out. Stop.
can't believe she... Oh yeah, there she goes. It looked so funny when it came through.
Yeah. All right. It's one down. 4 more to go. 3 more to go. Number 2. Alright, so that's one down. That's the passenger side done. You can go ahead and throw that back in the car. Bolt everything back together on this side except for the sway bar, and then go ahead and move to the next side. Alright, so day 2, had to get a socket, broke a tool, had to go get another one. Got the driver's side control arm out now. Gonna get the bushing out. Actually, hold on, show them how bad the one is. I didn't even put any fire on this one yet, and the tube, I can't think of the proper name, it just fell right out. The bushing fell apart. It was horrible. So, proceed. That, and we're good. Pull that up a little bit. Push in a little bit if you can. Yeah. Go forward with it. This side. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There we go. Yeah. Not bad. Alright, so I was just about to finish editing the video you're watching right now, and I realized I didn't really have any sort of outro clip besides him doing a little launch in the front, and yeah, you can't really tell that it's fixed, but it's fixed. He couldn't really do a burnout like that before. It would get really bad wheel hop, shake and stutter. Also, around corners and big bumps, you'd feel it kind of shake and stutter, and it just wasn't good. So the control arm bushings totally eliminated that, and it drives beautifully now. So, yeah. I know I kind of skipped around and like missed a bunch of kind of, you know, clips, but for the most part, it's fairly simple. I mainly just wanted to put this one out there because the whole like getting the bushings out can be a bit tedious, but the blowtorch fire method thing works really well. It's smoky, it's gross. You're gonna smell like rubber for the rest of the day, but it's the easiest way I've found to get those bushings out. And then like I said, with the Sawzall, you can see, cut a little slice in it, you can knock it right out. It's not really that big of a deal. Also, this would kind of apply for like a bunch of other stuff, like anything that has that kind of style control arm, I guess. It will be the same thing. Like on my Sentra here, it was basically the same deal. Get the, burn the bushing collars out, get the rubber out, slap polyurethane in, and you're good. So that's gonna do it. Subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you guys next time.